the Flight of the Concords?
Yeah.
Do you remember the song Hip Hop-Eponymous?
No, I just remember Business Socks.
Oh, yeah. It's business time. It's Wednesday. I love that song. It's funny. Hip Hop-Eponymous is really funny, too. I'm the Hip Hop-Eponymous. My lyrics are bottomless. Those are the guys that did What We Do in the Shadows, the movie, where it's the fake documentary following the vampires around. Pretty funny.
Pretty funny.
Pretty funny.
Because it's business time, baby. I want to go hear that.
It's Wednesday. You don't have your social sports practice. There's nothing good on TV. That's not the right one. This is the right one. You want me to start?
Yep.
It's Danny and Country Corey.
The best, baby!
On 98.1 The Max.
If you're a sucker for people who have a dog in their Tinder profile picture, you have to beware. You might end up with a dude like this. There's a woman named Lizzie in England, and she recently had a Tinder date with a guy who had his dog in a profile picture. Cute little boxer. And maybe he could tell she was mostly into him for his dog, because his idea for their date was to go for a walk with the dog by a river. A few minutes later, the dog jumped into the river, and they were like, what's happening here? And Lizzie just jumped right in after the dog, while she says the guy stood around giving, quote, useless suggestions. Like maybe letting the dog swim might have been a useless suggestion in that situation. She rescued the dog, and they all kept walking for about 10 more minutes with Lizzie covered in mud, and then they both went home. She says the guy texted later that night to check on her and to apologize, but she was, quote, too traumatized to respond.
Traumatized because she had to jump in and save the dog, and so doing that traumatized her that her boyfriend's a wuss and wouldn't do it.
Well, it's clearly not her boyfriend, because I don't think there's going to be a second date on that one. I mean, who jumps? If I'm walking my dog and he jumps in the river, unless this river is like blowing and going, there's white waters and stuff, the dog's just going to swim back, right?
Yeah. So I apologize. I missed the part. It was the first date.
Yeah, it was a Tinder date.
Last date. Yeah. How to make your first date go bad. Don't save your own dog and make her do it. It's my poor buddy, Ricky. Me and his dad, every time we see each other, he's like, really? We have to say this again? We went on a date in high school, came out flat tire. He's like, I'm freaking out. What are we going to do? I got to go in and call my dad. Cause we didn't have cell phones back then. I was like, seriously, dude, move over.
And you changed it?
I changed the tire right there, jack and all, put it up on the jack, did everything. And he's just over there humiliated. And to this day, we don't let him down with it. I mean, we always bring it up.
Always, every single time. Every single time you bring that up.
And Ricky and I never went out again, but we remained good friends. No, hey man, if I got to change your tire, we're done. We're done. How do you not know how to change a tire, dude? Do you want me to check your oil while we're at it?
You need some transmission fluid? I bet he knows where the blinker fluid goes, though.
I don't know. If you know Ricky, he's too pretty.
Oh, pretty Ricky. We'll talk to Ross Turner here in about 10 minutes and find out what the mayor of Midtown plans to do about Midtown. You changed the dude's tire on a date. Is that real?
Oh my God. And I just thought that was the friends we were hanging out with all day sledding. I hadn't seen him in forever. And it's just like I see him and I'm like, he's like, don't bring up the tire again. He's not from my wife. Not from my wife. That was 28 years ago.
And I can change a tire now.
I don't know.
I'll bet that inspired him to learn how.
He came out to visit me and my friend in LA. And he was over at my apartment. We went out on the balcony and I had this little tin box. He doesn't smoke. Okay, but this little tin box of cigarettes where I put my cigarettes with like little sand in the bottom of it, right? Opened up the box. And he was like, oh my God, have you smoked all those cigarettes? And I was like, not today.
I'm being up church.
He was just appalled. And it's so funny because a non-smoker just doesn't understand that that pot sits out there for a while till you dump it.
Right? Not today.
You dumbass.
Don't you have a tire to change?
What's that?
You ever been on a date with somebody that they had to do a man thing?
The heck does that mean?
Not Ross. Ross
Okay,
ain't gonna let Ross
What's
not
the-
gonna let a
Oh,
woman do a man's
Fine
thing.
man thing. Like shave their knuckle hair. What?
Yes. If you went on a date with someone with knuckle hair, then
And
That's
they made
funny.
you shave it.
I know I'm eating Italian food.
No.
What's a man thing? Like
Like changing a tire, mowing the grass.
they did the man thing, or I have to do a man thing, or
Yeah,
like
They did. Would you make a girl do a man thing? Like Danny had to change some dude's tire when they were on a date.
oh, I remember hearing this story. Yeah, yeah. No, I would not make them do like I like I don't make them do anything. But if they want to do a man thing for me, I'm fine with that. Like they
He's
want
not
to
gonna
pay
put
the
them in
bill
the
or
picture
something
for
like
her,
that.
no.
Like I'm all about the new women's live movement if it saves me a couple of bucks.
She can change her oil.
well, this girl had to run it. I mean, it was the first date and had to save the dude's dog because he wouldn't jump in the river. Is how it all started.
This is why your dog's in a wheelchair and my dogs all went for walks. We're like, yeah, I'll get a new one. They give free ones away all the time.
So it's like they just wander up. I don't know.
Yeah, yeah. Like, oh, it went in the river. That was you already start saying things like, man, it was a good dog. You know, like, as you see it floating down.
He was a good boy. He sure did like McDonald's cheeseburger.
Yeah, son of a.
Morgan's up here. He told me a while ago I needed to get another dog. I was like, no, I'm good, dude.
Why? Yeah.
I don't know why. He said it because he knows I've got 5 dogs in my house.
I was about to say people have no emotional stake or physical stake in any of your life will tell you to do things.
You're right.
Have another kid.
No,
Get another dog. Why don't you buy another house?
you're right.
Yeah, you should date that girl. I can't wait to hear the emotional wreck that you're gonna be. Like, like they'll always want your friends will always want you to date the craziest girl just so they
Yeah.
can
Do you
hear
think
stories.
she's crazy? No. No, she's cool, man. But she's crazy in the sack. Okay.
Yeah, okay, that's enough.
It's enough for a relationship.
Nah, dude. At this point, you want vagina, not the P word. I don't want to say it on live. There's a difference between the two.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah.
If you have an explanation for the difference, though, I'd love to hear it.
P, you need to take a deep breath first.
Did you hear how Corey got 2 million views or likes on TikTok? You know he does.
Okay.
That's a lot.
Yeah. Hey, I got a friend that has like 2 million too. But then the next one will have like 200. What was the video?
It was me telling a stupid joke.
All right.
I had a loaf of bread that only had the 2 heels in it.
Okay.
And I asked my daughter Avery, I'm like, what do you call this part of the bread? She said, the heel. I said, no, it's the hoe. Because everybody touch it, but nobody wants it.
It's a good joke.
She thought it was funny.
It's a good joke.
And
She
it got
put-
2 million hits.
She put it on her TikTok and it got 2 million views. So technically she's got the 2 million views, not me.
TikTok's amazing in the fact that, like, I'll post videos and you just know, like I don't know any of these people, and the way they push videos and promote videos is pretty incredible because you don't have to know anybody or anything like that, and it'll circulate.
Yeah.
It's kind of wild the way they do that.
My favorite is opening TikTok and getting Danny's face.
What is it?
Her kid made a video that's like the first half of it is just Danny's face.
Okay.
The cringy picture, I guess, is the one she was referring
Shut
to.
up. Yeah, we asked our kids and played them this morning how you get a lot of followers, and my kid said, make videos of your cringy face. I don't even know what that means, but thanks.
Okay.
I don't know what it means, but I'm insulted.
Gonna remember. Yeah, gonna remember that next time we're at the checkout line. You wanted Reese's.
I'm gonna remember that on Christmas.
Yeah. Uh-oh, Easter Bunny didn't bring a basket this year.
Ain't that a bit? I don't think we have anything as funny as carrier pigeons.
Here's the thing. All right, here's my question for you. You got 2 million likes, right? Or is it likes or views?
Views, yeah.
Views. All right. How many people followed you?
It wasn't even on my TikTok, so I have no idea. It was on Avery.
Oh, okay. That would be my question for her. What does that translate to? Because that's kind of like how YouTube, how you get paid on YouTube is like you have to be. We were talking about this. I think were we talking about this on the promo call? Like you have to subscribe. Oh, we were talking about this the other night. You have to subscribe, have a certain amount of subscribers, and views. And they have to watch for a certain amount of time. Like they have got that recipe down so where they don't have to pay anybody out for revenue. Like it's pretty it's a masterful move. They've done it. They studied the numbers. They know exactly how they kind of thread that needle. So I'm wondering like what that translates to people. 2 million. Like let's like you have an event and 100 people say they're coming. Only 10 come. If it's like that kind of ratio. Like how? Ask your daughter how many people followed her after that.
All right,
because I'm curious.
I will report to you later. 20 seconds.
It's Danny and Country Corey
Listen to it every day. Kicks ass. Can't get no better.
on 98.1 The Max.
With the mayor Midtown, Ross Turner, baby.
Oh, Ross. Good morning, Ross. How are you, buddy?
Good morning to you. Happy Wednesday. Happy hump day.
Did you see where Michael Strahan posted a video of himself getting the gap in his teeth fixed?
Yeah, I did. Good for him. Good for him. He inspires me.
I mean, I'm the only one that thinks he shouldn't have done it.
Well, it's only temporary. It's like one of those temporary Invisaligns. It's not like permanent.
Well, yeah, I know, but am I the only one that don't want to see Michael Strahan with straight teeth?
Yes.
I don't know. I mean, he wouldn't fix it for years because he said, he's like, when I hit you on the field, I want you to know who just knocked you out. So you look up and you see that gap tooth. I mean, that's kind of his. I'm just thinking like now, like Owen Wilson, your nose is next, buddy.
Yes.
Well, he needs it. I don't think Strahan. I don't think he looks any better.
I think it looks great.
I mean, I don't think it looks bad, but I don't think it looked bad before. That's what I mean.
Oh.
I don't think he looks any better. He looks the same.
I don't know, dude. It changed his face, man. It changed his face 100%. Like
I think yes, he's very handsome. Because
did you think he was handsome before?
no.
Wow.
And I'll tell you why, because I don't really think I ever really looked at him. I just stared at his tooth. And that's what happens is you don't even look at somebody as a whole. You just look at the thing that's wrong.
Yeah. Teeth are like the ultimate credit report. Like, I mean, when you smile and they're like, oh, your parents didn't save up for that, huh?
I love
You both have kids. How have we socked money away for Invisalign braces or anything like that? Or are we just hoping that
We're really just hoping
to join the military?
We're hoping they join the military.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm hoping they get the carpenter's genes, because I've asked him more than once. Proof I don't pay attention when he talks about how long he had braces, because his teeth are so perfect. And he just looks at me and goes, "We've been over this. I've never had braces in my life." And it's like, how are they like that? I've had it twice, and yours look so much better than mine. So my fingers are crossed that the kids get his genes. Now, I will tell you, my genes has no cavities.
All right.
Oh, you both got great genes.
Yeah.
Those are makes me feel like I got white trash genes.
Well, you do
Nine-
have to brush them, Corey.
9 root canals.
You got stonewashed 80s ripped up jeans, man.
Right. You're right about that.
I didn't
will
have braces.
say-
What's that?
I mean, my kids started going to the dentist at pretty young. My second one started at 2.5.
See, I was only when I was a kid, I only went to the dentist when there was a problem. But with my teeth being in the shape that they're in, that I've made sure my kids go to the dentist their entire lives because I don't want them to have the problems that I have because this stuff hurts, man. A toothache is no joke.
Yeah. I mean, I went to the dentist for the first time in like a year because I had an appointment like at March last year, and I was like, we'll wait a little while and see how COVID goes. And I finally went. And they're like, you look good. I'm like, really?
Fantastic.
Yeah, really? 'Cause I didn't know if I believe them on that one.
Yeah, I haven't been in a while. I'm a little afraid to go.
Go.
I know.
Better.
I just got to make the appointment.
Yeah.
My appointment's in 15 days.
When they tell you like, oh, you floss, I'm like, yeah. I'm like, I could tell. I'm like, ooh, I just grew an inch taller.
Do you floss?
Heck yeah, I floss. You only floss the teeth you want to keep.
He's right about that. That's very important.
Yeah.
You floss, Corey?
I don't have enough teeth to floss. I know that you think that's funny, but that's almost the truth. Well, I'm spending my stimmy on new chompers.
You just floss with hemp rope.
Right.
Well, yeah. When Corey told me that he spent his stimulus check on a new grill, I thought he meant his teeth.
Oh, well, that's cold.
Well, he said he was going to,
Yeah.
but he really bought a grill.
I actually bought a barbecue grill, but I am going to spend the rest of it on the other grill.
Well, you're going to be cooking smoothies on that thing if you don't fix those teeth.
Hey, Ross, what's coming up after 10 o'clock? Man?
This is coming up. This is why grandparents get Chinese Shar-Peis and nothing more. It's coming up on the Max.
All right. Good times. Good times. All right. So
It's all right. I have 4 crowns. 1, 2, 3, 4.
my problem is that when I got the
4.
root canals, I couldn't afford the crowns.
Okay, like I just came close to needing it, and then I have 5 crowns, and then one they were like, "What do you want to do?" I'm like, "Just take it." So they just ripped it out.